Okay, great. Good morning, Mr. Willerson.
Hey, Judge, how are you?
Been a long time.
It sure has. How you doing?
Doing well. Hope you are too.
Yeah, not too bad.
Good. Good to hear. Good to hear. All right. So, ma'am, are you Andrea Aguero?
Yes, sir.
My name's Judge Jefferson Moore. In a minute, we're going to get on the record. And when we do, I'm going to ask you some very basic questions and show you some of the forms that you signed earlier. There's no trick questions here. And then we'll take it from there. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. We're already on YouTube Live. So, looking for the court order. She's ready to go. Okay, good. Court calls State of Texas versus Andrea Aguero. This is cause number 2024 C742635. I'm here today for a plea. We're conducting the hearing using the Zoom application. We're also live streaming the proceedings on YouTube so that it is open to the public. My name is Judge Jefferson Moore. I'm sitting by assignment in County Court at Law 6, Bexar County, Texas, and specifically in the Bexar County Jail Court. And if I could have the attorneys make appearances, starting with the state of Texas, please.
Austin Alvord for the state.
Jim Willerson, attorney for defendant.
Ma'am, are you the same Andrea Aguero charged by information with criminal trespass as a Class B misdemeanor? Is that you, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to use a function of Zoom called share screen, and I'm showing you a document called the defendant's consent to plea by video conference. I'm using my cursor to circle around an electronic signature. Is this yours?
Yes, sir.
By signing this, you're telling me two things. One, you understand that normally we do pleas live in an open court, but that you're consenting to do this plea by video conference. Did you understand that when you signed this?
Yes, sir.
Secondly, your electronic signature here, as well as all of the electronic signatures in the plea packet in front of me today, you're telling me that those are valid as if they were personally signed. Did you understand that before you sign this?
Yes, sir.
I approve the consent and I make it a part of the record. Ma'am, I'm scrolling down to another document called the Court's Admonishments. It's 2 pages. And are you familiar with this document?
Yes, sir.
Did you go over this with your attorney?
Yes, sir.
Did you understand it?
Yes, sir.
On page 2, I'm using my cursor circling around electronic signatures. Is this yours?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to get out of share screen. I sign the court's admonishments. You're telling me that you understand the court's admonishments and that you understand the rights that are contained within it. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
And that you're going to give up those rights. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
The rights you're going to give up is you have the right to a trial by jury. You have a right to confront the witnesses against you. You also have the right to remain silent, which includes the right not to incriminate yourself and not plead today. Did you understand that before you sign this?
Yes, sir.
By signing this, you're also telling me you understand the consequences of a plea and the sentencing range for the offense, which is anywhere up to a $2,000 fine and up to 180 days in the Bexar County Jail. You understand that before you sign this?
Yes, sir.
Approve the waivers that are contained within the court's admonishments and make them a part of the record. State, can you recite the plea agreement for me, please?
Yes, Your Honor. It is a $0 fine. Court costs 7 days in the Bexar County Jail. Credit for time served, time and money to run concurrent, and we ask that the judgment be satisfied.
Counsel, is that your understanding of the agreement?
It is, Judge.
And Ms. Aguero, is that your understanding of the agreement as well?
Yes, sir.
And you should understand, I'm not bound by the plea bargain. I don't have to follow it. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
But if I do follow the plea bargain, then you lose your right to appeal. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
And that's true unless I grant you permission to appeal or unless certain motions were filed and ruled upon. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, were there any such rulings in this case?
No, Judge.
If I do not follow the plea bargain, I'll allow you to withdraw the plea and we'll proceed to trial as if this hearing never occurred. Do you understand that? Did you hear the question?
Yes, sir.
I didn't hear a response.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes, sir.
If not, then a plea of guilty or no contest to the offense could have serious adverse effects on your immigration. Counsel, do you believe that actual harassment or charge pending against her?
She does, Judge.
You believe she,
Maintenance, 6356. Anybody with electronic maintenance, 6356.
do you believe she's been able to assist you with the defense?
She has?
Do you believe she's mentally competent to waive rights and then
5272.
Yes, Judge.
5276.
ma'am, to the offense that's listed on your information, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Do you understand that she can still be found guilty under a no contest plea?
Yes, sir.
Other than the plea bargain, did anyone promise you anything in exchange for your plea today?
No, sir.
Did anyone force you or coerce you to plead today?
No, sir.
After going over this case with your attorney, do you believe that pleading here today is in your best interest?
Yes, sir.
I find that the plea is freely, intelligently, and voluntarily made, and that you're mentally competent to enter into such a plea, and I find you guilty, ma'am. Counsel, do we waive the pre-sentence investigation report?
Yes, Judge.
Is there any legal reason as to why your client cannot be sentenced today?
No, Judge.
There being no legal reason in accordance with the agreement with the state, ma'am, I sent you to 7 days in the Bexar County Jail. I'll give you credit for time served. There's a $0 fine and court costs. The time and money will run concurrent, and this is judgment satisfied. Ma'am, this is a plea bargain case. I follow the plea bargain. So you do not have the court's permission to appeal. You do not have the right to appeal. I'm making a certification of this for the record, and we'll provide a copy of the certification to your attorney to provide to you. For the attorneys, is there anything else from either side?
Nothing
Judge.
further, Your Honor.
The matter is now concluded. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Good to see you, Judge.
Good to see you too. What have you been doing lately?
I've
A lot
been
of
doing
cramp.
some
Oh,
juvenile work
count.
and some just misdemeanor work on the adult side, and some other stuff, some fun stuff when I can.
Good to hear. Good to hear.
All right.
All right.
Well, I
Well,
hope,
good to see you.
yeah, hope to talk to you soon.
All right. Take care.
All right, Judge, we're ready for the bonds. If you want to, let me tell Patrick.
Need Mr. Lamas.
Yeah, I'm texting him now, tell him we're ready for the bonds. So he'll come back here in just a second, Judge, and okay. And we can
Turn off
excuse
YouTube.